Hey everyone, next blaster in line in those xshot Horrorfire is the one I was waiting for the most. The xshot Insanity Horrorfire Doomsday. I'm your host Dave, welcome to Tag. The Doomsday. Why was I waiting for this one? Because in this series, it's the one that brings something kinda new from Zuru. I mean, cylinder fed pump action from Zuru is not a first. But this is basically a pump action lock blaster without the lock with a blade that I assume should spin. Yeah, it says it spin when you pump the blaster. I was really eager for this one. This is like a new form factor shape for Zuru. Let's go on the table, check it out a bit, but this is a big blaster. We're gonna get back to check it out more in detail. The xshot Insanity Horrorfire Doomsday. This thing I was waiting. I mean, this is pump action, basically a pump action lock blaster, an 8-round cylinder pump action blaster. One thing I have to say before I take it out of the box, this trigger, it's not feeling well on the feeling when you press it, and not feeling well on the plastic and the texture. This shape is not right. That said, let me open up this thing and see if this thing is as good as the Reaper X. It still claims a 90-foot range, which is a bit lower than the blaster corn. So this thing must have been tuned down, so it should have some potential. Let's open up this blaster. So in that box, we have the Doomsday blaster itself, and the deco is really nice. As I said earlier, only this thing might worry me. This seems like the same plastic as they use for the egg. It is quite flexible, but this is mainly deco. This thing is full of little shape, and that helps for the rigidity of this shell, because when you go in the flatter section, this is as thin as regular xshot, but everything feels so sturdy except only this part. So the construction seems to be good, at least as good as what we saw with the Reaper X, and minimally the average xshot. For that gimmick, it's supposed to... Okay, it's working. And this thing got slam fire. This stock is completely useless. It's basically an arm brace. It can help. I mean, that's not bad. It brings some balance to the blaster, which is a bit front heavy. This mechanism with this blade and everything is mainly located there, meaning all the weight is in front. But yeah, I can see myself using it. I use the lock blaster in games, so this one, yeah, exactly, this is my style. Yeah, they have a cool gimmick. It's basically the same one as with the Reaper X, but it's cool. Plus, they fetch the same Picatinny rail they have on their other blaster. Ooh, those ones feel loose, but normally there's a screw inside. Probably just need some tightening because the other side is super tight. Well, I'm almost, yeah, quite impressed. I like this color they have, this orange with that slight metallic hue. It's the same as the horn on the blaster corn. xshot, you are heading in the right direction. This is really my style of awesome looking blaster. Let's do a quick chronograph on this thing. Bring the chronograph. Let's load the blaster. Okay, right off the bat, I would remove some point for the load area. There is only this little spot here where you can load the blaster. This can get finicky. That would be basically one very, very small drawback. Did I? Oh no, that thing is flexing. That is bad. Really, look at that. It wanna split open. Oh, I'm disappointed on this xshot. I felt it while reloading. I was pushing on the foam dart. Yeah, and it's flexing. Ooh, that is not good. Yeah, I can wiggle the blaster. Really, like, I feel it ball on left and right. This is not right. This should not be. I was super enthusiastic of this one. Oh my god, xshot, I think you just need thicker handle. This over handle is a very good idea, but my fear is that, and let me show you, if you remove that part, I'm sure the plastic is super thin in that part, which separate the handle and the blaster from the stock by the handle. That's why we have that nasty flex in that part. Oh, okay. Let's try this thing. 76. 79. 76. 79. It didn't index. It's not working anymore. Okay, now it's working. 80.9. 79. Now, this is 77.7. Okay, this is a bit subpar for xshot, really. In 79 FPS average, I am disappointed at this Doomsday. Weird name for a blaster. This is basically the least powerful xshot I've reviewed in a long time. Not sure I'm finding this on the target. I'm disappointed here. In the end, this xshot Insanity Doomsday. Only one word coming to my mind, which is disappointing. It's a very rattly blaster that is not fun to prime. It sounds almost like it's gonna break. Not fun to press the trigger feel is not good, plus the shape is completely horrid. I don't know who thought of this shape, like this little pair of tooth here. This is really a bad idea. Plus, this blaster, I mean, xshot tried to give us a lot for our money, but they tried a little bit too hard with this one. Meaning the plastic is uber thin. It's thinner than most of the blaster they released in the past year, and some of the skins line are pretty thin. Seeing the thinness of this plastic, I know this one is going to be the one from the eggs of the Dino Attack. Meaning it is going to be flexible and very thin. Worrying a bit, but this is mostly deco. Where I got a problem is this grip. While being very comfortable and very good for the reach of your trigger, but unfortunately that almost kills the rigidity on it. You see, when they put the gray insert on it, they kind of thinned out the brown plastic underneath, which leave us with a very mushy and flexy handle. The blaster was flexing when I was reloading it, and I was not even trying. I was pushing on the dart. This thing is alarmingly flexible. It's not breaking, but come on, it's bending a lot. I could break it if I wanted. I don't want to break that thing. It would not be constructive to do it, but really I could easily break that thing, fold it in half. Really disappointed on this one, xshot. I was really looking for this, the pump action log blaster, and this is not it. If you want a good 8-shot cylinder fed from xshot, go for one of their snipers that they have in the Insanity line or the XL line, or go fetch yourself a log blaster. It's gonna be a far better thing than this one. Looks like xshot, you dropped it. You can't win every time. This is kind of disappointing. That's it for this small video. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at @thatoldnerfguy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to notify for my latest video. This was Dave Fatag. Thank you for watching. See you next time.